Welcome to episode 4 of I Didn't Know That, Becoming a Bar Belle with me, Ashley Warden, and special guest Evelyn Saquin, personal trainer, nutritionist, and founder of the Bar Belle Fitness Academy, a women's gym in Jackson, Michigan. In this episode, we're going to explore how to age gracefully and stay fit and healthy. If you're listening on an audio platform, thanks for being here. Just so you know, we're going to do some exercise demonstrations, so you may want to hop over to YouTube to watch the video version of this podcast to get the full experience. Let's get into it.
And do you go by Eve or Evelyn? Or
I go by many names, but Eve is the nicest one I get called.
Okay.
But yeah, Eve, Evelyn, it's all good.
Okay. So we're here at the Bar Belle Fitness Academy, and I wanted to talk to Eve because I'm a fitness newbie. I'm like a wannabe fitness girly. I'm nervous. I don't know how to use the equipment, but my goal is to really just get stronger, you know, as a newly 40-year-old woman.
No, you're not.
Yes.
I'm being pranked. You're not 40 in this lifetime. No.
Well, thank you.
What is your secret? We should be interviewing you.
Oh, thank you. That's a very nice
compliment. 40 is very young, but still, like, you look 20.
Well, my doctor did tell me, like, okay, you're going to be turning 40. You need to start lifting weights, and your bones are going to start deteriorating.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, oh.
I know. It's all bad news for us.
I wanted to have a conversation with you because I see so much content on social media about fitness and gyms, and you're doing this wrong. Let me show you how to do it right. And there's such a huge difference between men and women and our bodies that I think is totally not at the level of understanding that it should be.
No, not even remotely in the same ballpark.
So how do you feel about that? What are things that you wish men would understand about women's fitness?
We're strong. We're badass. We can do anything, and we do it with our hormones on like cycles. It's just crazy what we go through. But honestly, women statistically can do more volume training than men can. Any of the training that we do in here, their spouses would not be able to do half of the workout that my girls go through. Men are a lot more hormonally stable throughout their lifetime than a woman is. You know, from the time they're 20s until at least their 50s, they're pretty much like on an even field. Where women, we have our, weekly cycle, meaning, we're in the luteal phase in 1 week, and then we're in this other phase that one. We have progesterone dip, we have estrogen dip, and then we go into perimenopause when we hit around our 40s. Yeah. And then we go in through menopause later on, and that all changes every time something like that happens. We're in a different playing field. Now we have to relearn how to train ourselves, or how to work out, and how to eat, and how to live our daily life, because what worked at 25 doesn't work at 45.
Yeah.
So it's just a little bit more intentionality when it comes to female training than it is for men. And men, really, they just stop drinking 1 beer a week and they lose 35 pounds.
I know, it's not fair.
So frustrating. Where a woman considers eating a French fry and then we gain 35 pounds of bloat.
So what is the theory behind starting the Bar Belle Fitness Academy?
I grew up in Miami, Florida. I had different big box gyms that I was a member of. And the story started, I had never been an athlete in my whole life. I would maybe go on a cardio machine for 30 minutes and then go to Outbacks with my friends and get a blooming onion. Then I ended up having a series of miscarriages. My first one being, I lost that one around 20 weeks. And that then brought on a huge mental shift in me. I was depressed. I lost a confidence in my body that I didn't really have in the first place. But then all of a sudden, I was young and I was failing as a woman. It just was a darker place for me. And so I gained a lot of weight, joined a gym, became a spinning instructor, fell in love with that, and then hired a personal trainer. And so for the first time, I was able to weight train and build muscle and gain this love. And so then I fell in love with training. But in big gyms, it was uncomfortable training in spaces that were predominantly men. You have the cardio machines, and that's where the women were staying, and then you had the weight room, and that's where the men were at. And it was intimidating going over there and not knowing what to do. just being self-conscious in that, but then also then as a woman and putting yourself in these positions that, would invite some attention that was unwanted was very hard. When I moved to Michigan, I started training from Essential Energies.
Okay.
And then eventually I built my little home studio. Opportunity then to move into this bigger space and kind of jumpstart my business into a bigger capacity, so to speak. And I wanted to create a safe space for women specifically to come and be able to train and lift hard and put themselves in vulnerable positions. It's not that men are bad to train around, but it's, as a woman, there's just a self-consciousness that comes with it.
It is. It's intimidating.
It is.
Especially with mansplainers.
Oh my God, yeah. You get a lot of them just telling you what to do and what you should do, and it's like, no.
So what makes your approach to fitness different than just a typical gym? You have a lot of knowledge in food, nutrition, things like that too?
Yeah, I'm a nutritionist, but my clients are my friends, and I treat them like my friends. And so I get to know them and see their life stressors. I can sit down and have someone come in and they're training and they're just really tired and they are hating it, but then you can have a conversation and say, no, it's okay that you can do a little less today and go home and recover and go home and eat well and then come back stronger versus like go in and go hard and push through it. So it's just, looking at the person holistically and understanding that it takes their nutrition, their recovery, emotional support at home, overall to really support their fitness.
What is one misconception that people have about strength training in general?
Strength training will get you bulky. That you train and you're going to get big muscles and that bodybuilder look that, women are like, I don't want to get, bulky. I wish that were the case. I would look like The Rock. Even men who have testosterone that supports, getting bulkier, they struggle with it. For women, we want to get tone, but in order to get tone, we have to strength train. You have to eat enough. We undereat all the time. And it just wrecks your metabolism. With muscle, we need to have food, calories to support that. Your metabolism will flourish under that. If we undereat, we lose weight, but a lot of that weight can be muscle. And then later on in life, 40, 50, 60, it's just so much harder to build what we lost.
Right, it's not just what you do at the gym, it's everywhere.
Everything. Yeah. The gym is just 1 hour a few times a week.
Yeah. So you mentioned calories. I know calories can scare people away. Everything that I hear is like, you need to eat protein, nothing but protein, and that'll help you gain muscle. Obviously, sure, but there's a balance, right? Like, what do you think about all the fad diets and all the protein products that are out there?
Do not get me started. Don't do diets. Eat well, eat balance, all the colors. You want all the nutrients, right? We don't eat protein, we eat food. And food, we need all of it. We need fat for hormone production, carbohydrates, glucose to help fuel your body, to give you energy, and to support muscle building. You're not going to build muscle very well if you're not eating carbs. And obviously we need protein. Protein is imperative, especially as we age. We become what's called anabolic resistant after 40, leading into our 60s, and meaning that we need more protein to support muscle building. We're thinking macronutrients, we're thinking vitamins, minerals, and that comes from whole foods. When it comes to supplements, very little. Creatine is one that I do. There is a lot of research on that can help with women specifically. If it's a BCAA or a fat burner or anything that promise you the sun and the moon, just run away. They're just trying to take your money.
Good to know.
Yeah.
I would like to rapid fire some questions for you. If you're ready. So just first thing that comes to mind. Favorite exercise?
Pull-ups.
Least favorite exercise?
Walking lunges.
Hardest workout?
Just depends. I think the hardest workout is anytime I haven't slept. If I'm on my period and I'm putting them through a HIIT class, that will be their hardest workout. That's TMI, but it is good. Yeah.
You're getting punished.
I'm like, I came in with a chip on my shoulder, and now we're all going to feel it.
Best recovery tool?
Sleep and eating. Yeah.
Overrated fitness trend?
Oh my God, anything that's a trend is overrated. there's so many things that you see people doing like 4 different moves at one time. That looks fun, but we're not Circus Soleil. We're going to concentrate on one movement quality and doing that well and repeatedly.
What's your biggest gym pet peeve?
Depends. I think when people don't put their weights away, and then I'll be like, who didn't put this away? I will go and then burpees for that person.
I hopped on the InBody scanner to see what's going on in my body, which is a great tool to inform your fitness routine. It takes your weight, body fat, muscle mass, visceral fat, and more to show you what you need to work on.
Body test. Do not talk or move during the test.
And it comes with a really cool app, the InBody app, which
okay.
gives you a full explanation. However, I always tell my girls, give me about a week, and I'll read your results, and I'll create a PDF with an explanation of what it means for your training, your nutrition, and the next step in your goals.
Holy cow.
Squat.
That
That's
is
a good one to start out with. Feet are going to be slightly wider than shoulder width apart.
Okay.
You're going to hold the weight close to you up here. Elbows going between your knees. You're going to take a deep breath, and we're going to go down. You're going to pause, and then you're going to come up and squeeze your buttons together.
Okay.
And then you're going to hear all my bones crack.
Oh, me too.
No, what I will say, your shoes, I love them. That if you were my girl here, I'd be like, girl, no, we need
No
different
platforms?
We need
Okay.
different
No
shoes.
platforms.
Yeah.
Okay. Elbows tucked?
Yep.
Okay.
Take a deep breath, go down, pause for a second, up, and then up, nice and gentle.
Am I leaning too
Too
far forward
or back.
Yeah.
There's no perfect form. There's a perfect form for that person. No, you got good form. I would say the shoes is the only thing. We need some
Yeah.
flatter shoes,
Okay.
and then you're golden. Good. Pause, up, and squeeze your booty. You got it.
All right, what's next?
Deadlift. Now, I can give you some of the cues that I use with my clients. We're going to do a Romanian deadlift, an RDL. You're going to put the weights right in front of you, and then you're going to push your hips back, go about mid-shin, and come back up and squeeze. Pretend your celebrity crush is behind you. You're trying to seduce them. All right?
Okay.
We're going to keep it sexy, right? So feet are going to be shoulder width apart. Perfect. Nice soft knees. We're not rigid. So nice soft knees. And then you're going to keep the weight close to you, because the further it gets away from you, the more your lower back's going to do the work. And we're trying to get your glutes and your hamstrings to do the main work here.
Okay.
So you're going to go down, light, bend to your knee,
Okay.
right there, and then bring it back.
I feel that stretch.
Good, good. And then grace your fingers down your thighs.
Okay.
All right? Seduce that celebrity crush. Who's your celebrity crush?
Oh gosh, my very first celebrity crush was what's his name from Yellowstone?
Kevin Costner?
Yes, a little bit older, but I guess
Perfect.
I like older guys.
That's perfect. The only time I've ever judged a client was I had one client tell me Tom Cruise. That's the one and only time that I was like, I can't stand behind that one. Pop that booty, go down, mid there, perfect, and then come back up. And then we always have to breathe properly. So you're gonna take a deep breath going in, or going down, I should say. And then hold it until you get up here, and then exhale. Okay. Put this right above your knees. We're gonna get your booty down on the ground. Feet are gonna be shoulder width apart. You're gonna push through your heels. Heels activate your hamstrings and your glutes, and that's what we want here. Then you're gonna get your shoulder blades up on the bench. You are gonna go down as one unit. So your shoulder to your hip, you're locked in, all right? I don't want you breaking your back, your spine. You're gonna go down, and you're gonna come up and really push your hips all the way up to the ceiling, and come up and down.
It's a lot to think about all at the same time.
It really is, and it does become second nature.
Yeah.
I just had this conversation with one of my clients the other day, is I'm going to overstimulate you with things that I need you to know.
Yeah.
But also give yourself patience, because it's going to be like such a thinking game at first, but in 3 weeks, you don't even have to think about it. It just
comes
becomes
naturally.
naturally.
Yeah.
One thing I didn't say with this one, you want to double chin it.
Okay.
Double chin it will give you kind of the position that you want to really activate your glutes. It
Okay.
sounds crazy, but
No, actually, that's something that my physical therapist taught me, because I have a lot of cervical neck pain, and he said you need to strengthen these muscles. So he said, give yourself a double chin.
Yeah.
And it's
and push
pretty amazing.
back. Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah.
When I'm driving, that's my time to do those.
Yeah.
That's when I'm driving. I I always push my, So I'm always like, oh, people are probably like looking at me like, what is happening? But listen,
It works.
It works.
Yes.
It's what I'm doing.
It's
my
called
neck
self-care.
exercise. And back up. Good. And squeeze that booty. Almost like you're trying to scoop ice cream with your pelvis when you go.
Oh,
Yep.
wow.
And then
I'm moving my back.
Yep. And then scoop it up and squeeze. Good.
Yeah, that is so much to think. Like I have to think about
Yeah.
what my feet are doing, and I can feel it in my calves and my abs and my butt for
Just
sure.
everything.
Yeah.
And a lot of people think that, oh, I have a lower back problem or my lower back is weak. And no, your lower back is just overworked because it's doing the work that your glutes should be doing, but they're sleeping, they're not in the room. They're like, try with this. It's all,
yeah.
Yeah.
Hands like
Straight and then open up your palm like you're perfect. You want to grab the floor.
Oh, okay.
Nice solid base.
That's a good like visual. Okay.
Here.
Wow. Woo. Yeah. Yeah. That makes a bit. I would have never thought.
Yeah, you just can't.
That is so
Don't
cool.
let people tell you you can't do it. I'm gonna have you come over here in a little quarter squat, belly button drawn to your spine.
Okay, that looks fun.
Are you ready?
Yep.
Belly button drawn to your spine.
Yep.
Take a deep breath. Let's go. Let's see.
Going forward.
You're doing good. 5, 3, 2,
1.
And rest.
So now that we've covered some basic forms and functions you can use in your workouts, let's go back to Eve for some closing thoughts.
Strength should always be a main focus, but I think when we're younger, aesthetics are kind of like our main focus. And as we get older, and especially as women, and we go into perimenopause or menopause, being more intentional on functionality, it just becomes a non-negotiable.
Yeah.
Strength training becomes an absolute non-negotiable once we hit our 40s. I think there's a lot of excitement that can come from it if we shift our brains into this is a new moment in life. Because when you're 80, your bikini body doesn't matter, but you being able to do something as, and this is a true goal that one of my clients had, may she rest in peace. Her goal was to be able to clean her litter box. She was 83.
Oh.
And without back pain.
Yeah.
And those are the things like where she was able until the day she passed away to live on her own independently. No, it's a great stage, but there's such a freedom and with that comes with, I will be 36 this year. And just like a confidence in myself and my decision making and my life that it's just, no.
These are going to be the best years of my life.
Oh, yeah.
I just want to learn as much as I can and just soak it all in and be old and wise. And
There's just so much more to look forward to.
Yeah.
Life's not over just
I
because we
agree.
are. Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, sleep, eat, and train, and
Yeah.
weight train.
Yeah.
And just patience, grace with yourself. Women are so hard on themselves. So if you get that mental grace with yourself, you eat to fuel your body and you train for quality of life, not just aesthetic. I'll prioritize recovery.
Yeah.
If we fixate on what we look like or liking our body, which is important, right? We want to have that confidence. But I always ask them, has there ever been a point in your life where you truly looked at yourself in the mirror and loved your body? Chasing this perfect feeling or perfect body that it's just, we'll never get there. I earned this. My body has, given birth. My body has helped my parents get through sickness. My body gets me up every day and gets me to work. Like, women lack that ability to just sit and accept their body and love it and honor it where it's at that day.
Show a picture of yourself to somebody and they'll just see how beautiful you are.
Or your smile,
Yeah.
or how the way that you made them feel.
Well, I think I'm just going to take these dogs and just...
Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time on I Didn't Know That.